Hey everyone, Narlash here, and welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Civilization 7. We are playing as Simon Bolivar in the Prussian Empire on Deity difficulty, and we're just going to continue the warpath. If you've been following along, you know that we are just going to wipe everybody off the map, and it probably won't give us anything different in terms of victory, cutscene, or anything like that, but if we're ever going to see, this is going to be the time to do it. We do still have this nuclear fallout here, unfortunately, so it's kind of annoying because when you step on it, your units like lose half their health, and if they're on another turn, they're gone. So to capture Paris, it kind of like is. I mean, I guess you would use it if you knew you couldn't get to a city because like the fallout kind of gets in the way of you capturing it, at least effectively. I mean, these walls still say that they're damaged, but I'm pretty sure they were repairing themselves at one point. The districts anyway. So I'm not entirely sure where those bars went, kind of like how these are repairing themselves here. So to be fighting in the nuclear fallout just doesn't seem like a good idea. Hopefully this doesn't stay around forever, but we're just going to have to play it by ear and see how that goes. So if you do find yourself enjoying this one, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps the channel out massively. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And let's see what our enemies try to do as like a last-ditch effort here, because that's kind of what this is going to be. So some volcano activities. We have globalism. We have radio. I don't think we need to change any of our policies at this stage. I think we're pretty much set. I think this is the one we got, actually. Ambassadors. Yeah, I think we're pretty much set in terms of how we want our policies set up. So we're just going to leave those alone. Atheni has some growth. I think we might grab that 6 production. And we do have like a disgusting amount of science. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab the production while it's here. I think that's a fair choice. Axum, we were putting out some specialists for you, so let's continue to do that. This is the better tile currently, unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am though. Anta Wila, I probably butchered that. Food tiles look about the same, so we can just grab whatever we want here. Cool. Kusa, we just have tons of growth. We just have growth all over the place. We don't really need the happiness, so I think we're gonna go for 6 production, 1 science. Seems right. I think that's the right call here. We could do growth, but we have like 120 growth in this town. And yeah, it grows again in 10 turns. It's just crazy how much growth we have. Monterey has 1 happiness. We need to grab a happiness tile for sure. We're going to grab this one that has the 1 food on it, because this mountain doesn't. I'm not going to try to pronounce this settlement's name, because I'm going to just butcher it. So for this one, could go for 6 food. Could go for 5 food, 1 production, 1 gold. I think that's what we're going to do. Then we actually have a promotion on one of our commanders here, which means our commander probably got hit, or somebody probably got hit by that boat. Yeah, that boat is going to be very annoying, unfortunately. We'll grab advancement here, and then we'll grab merit. Okay, we have some production in Jedet. So we just built a department store. Our happiness is looking really strong. I'm thinking we just build the opera house here, or museum. Nope, opera house is better. We don't need the happiness from the radio station yet. Could build the aerodrome. Not really a point to do that though, so I think, and we don't really need the food like this. We have so many towns and stuff, it just has so much food, we don't really need it. So let's go ahead and grab the opera house. And where can we put that? Put it here. We lose 5 production though. Probably better off putting it on the farm for sure. Perfect. And then we can move that population around. Okay, those are all the same, so it does not matter where we put it. Chang'an has production once again. Happiness is looking really strong now, so we can go ahead and grab something else. It's looking like we'll probably go for the museum. Could throw it in a granary. But we do have 500 food per turn, so probably not. Let's go ahead and throw down the museum. Could put it here, lose 3 happiness. It's probably fine though for the 8 culture. Yeah, I think that would be fine to do. Then we could put something else here with the department store, because we're not really hurting for that 3 happiness in that settlement. Interesting that Parsa was missing a resource. Doesn't really need happiness. We can throw culture in it if we want. We can throw production in it. I think we'll throw the culture in it. Okay, now it is military time. So let's take a look over here with Catherine. Since there's less units to move over here, we can go ahead and fire on this Hussar, or no, not the Hussar, the Cossack. We do have a bomber here. So if we bomb this settlement, then we should be able to just come in here and capture it with this boat. And that should be that. Move in there. Perfect. Okay, and of course we're going to keep the settlement, and then we could snipe the Cossack with our tier 3 Hussar, which I think we're going to do, because that makes sense. That one is healing. Okay, resources probably don't have any because that was just from capturing that settlement. Okay, and then over here, how are we going to do this? So you can pillage for health, which we will do. And then you can slam. Very good. Then you can slam. And then you should probably be healing, which you are. Can probably fortify you though. And then go back to healing. I think the fortifying will help out a lot. Okay. We could do that, but let's do our navy first. You guys are coming down this way. So are you. Is that all the navy we have kind of moving this way? This guy's going somewhere, but I'm sure he has got a path that he's following. Up here, could upgrade this hussar. I think we will. We'll upgrade this field gun as well. You can fire on this commander actually, so let's go ahead and do that. Get him out of there. And then over here, what do we have going on? So we could upgrade you, which we will. Could upgrade boats yet? Not yet. You can slam this cav unit. Potentially take him out. Almost. Oh, we got him. Okay, perfect. And then what else? Everything else is kind of just hanging out waiting for that fallout to go away, which is perfectly fine. We do have bombers here, or at least one bomber. We can click on it. We can. Perfect. Let's... Oh, yeah, we can capture this too. Let's slam something with these bombers. Where can you guys reach? Not very far. What I think we're going to do is start, if we can, something else, and click back on the squadron commander or the aerodrome commander. We can actually just carpet bomb Husa. So let's go ahead and do that. I love the way this looks too. It's just so cool when both planes kind of fly through. Well, they're supposed to be both planes flying through. Okay, there's the other one. Yeah, it's just so cool. All right, so that only did that much damage, which is fine because we have plenty of districts to work on there. Oh, squadron commander or aerodrome commander got a promotion. Combat strength when using the carpet bomb ability. Yes, please. Very cool. And now let's start moving these guys around. So what do we still need to capture here? This district and this district. So we need to start slamming. So you can fire. I know you're hurt, but we really need you to take out these, oh, the wall's already down. It's just the howitzer. Okay, that's actually perfect. So let's fire on you again. And then can you move onto this? No, because that's a mountain. That's Machu Picchu. So you should probably just chill there. You can slam. Did you get him? You did not, so you can move forward and slam. Okay, and then there's a commander here still, so you can slam the commander. Okay, almost. Okay, let's have you move forward. Can you slam him now? You can. Get him out of here. Okay, and then I see he's got a unit back here, actually. That's interesting. I don't know how that unit got back there. Let's have you slam the howitzer. Perfect. And then you can slam the commander. You can slam the district, so we can start working on that. Do you have units in you? You do. That is perfect. So let's have you slam the commander. We get him off the board. That's a rank 6 commander gone. And then we can have you move up. And everybody should still be in range. Yeah, well, not them, but that's okay. Okay. Now, in Tunica, we do have this boat here, which is a little annoying, I will admit. And these districts are pretty solid. But we can start slamming them. Didn't we have another command? Oh, we have them right here. Never mind. Let's actually slam this boat real quick. Excellent. Boat is gone. Let's move you up. Oh, you can just slam this boat. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these boats. Tired of seeing them. Okay, so you can slam. You can slam. You actually can't do anything from this position, which is unfortunate. So you slam. I'm gonna have you back up and heal. And then we have this AT gun hop into this commander. Commander will drop the AT gun right here. Commander only doesn't have merit, right? Yeah, no, he doesn't. So he can stay there for now. Then we can fire on the district here. Perfect. So you move up. You hop into commander. It would be good to be able to use these tanks, actually. So let's have you hop into the commander as well. And you can start making your way up this way. And you, I'm not really sure where you were going, but you can hop and chill in here for now. I think that's probably fine. You can heal. You, I feel like you might as well just hang out. There is an enemy unit here. We could go for him, or we could slam him like once. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Just try to get him out of here. Now, in terms of fighting our enemies down here, you can move down, but there's not really much to do with our boats. We are going to want to secure some of this stuff. So can you move in? We capture that. And we want to slam this settler for sure. Okay, you need to move in here so you can heal. And you slam as well. And get rid of that settler. Perfect. And we'll just keep this settlement. We have 68 settlements right now. That is pretty crazy. Okay, Ashoka has 1 settlement left. That is Assur. Resources, nothing to assign right now. Okay. Let's have you chill. We do have 2 commanders here, actually, so let's have you on alert. You should not be in there, probably. You might as well start moving down somewhere. Not really sure where I want you to go. You can move here. Could pillage. I mean, yeah, why not? Okay, boat goes on alert. While we're here, actually, let's make sure we spend our stuff. So you can have a grocer, I think, just to kind of keep your growth going. And then, didn't we capture something else? We captured something else down here, didn't we? Timothy's house. Grocer can go right there. That is perfectly fine. Okay, you tank will fortify. You can upgrade. Might as well just upgrade all these. There may not actually be a point to them being upgraded, but definitely will not make it easier on our enemies. That is for sure. Can we reach? No, we can't reach over there. We can carpet bomb Stone Town though. So let's do that. Probably should only use 1 bomber. Because now, well, I mean, oh, is he doing damage to this guy? I don't think he is actually. I don't think so. So defenses are probably down. And it uses all 3 bombers, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's have you heal. And then you should move up and slam this guy. Get him out of here. I feel like that's probably the right move. Okay, you now need to fire on this settlement. Perfect, and we got a promotion on our commander, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and assign that. So we'll give you, let's give Pathfinder. Excellent. And then what we can do, so you're kind of stuck up here, aren't you? Oh, no, you can down. Okay, let's actually use coordinated attack here. And will you attack? You do. Okay, that is awesome. Oh, you know what? Probably should have that land ship start moving over this way. That probably would have been the better play, but that's okay. You should just go on alert in this settlement. Okay, we got another migrant. I guess we're just going to keep sending him over here. Okay, that all looks great. I guess I should be looking over here to see with, oh, he actually got the field gun. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess that's just how it goes, right? Can you... Oh, you can probably slam this guy, right? Yeah. So let's do that. And then... Well, I guess we should do the growth and everything first. So Kaloa. Probably this tile here. Go ahead and grab that. Oh, I noticed too that our science was in a celebration before, so now it's gone down a little bit. Why Luku? Well, your tiles look pretty much the same. So let's do that. Krongthep. It's a nice tile here. We could use the happiness. So let's grab that. Chang'an again. Didn't this just grow? Or was it production? Maybe it was production, actually. I was gonna say that's pretty wild if it did. Let's grab the 10 silence tile there. Argos. Argos could really use some happiness. So what we're gonna do, because we could grab this tile here. Oh, that would actually open up the citrus first over here and not over here. This is actually just better to go for first. So we're gonna do that. Then I'm byping probably one of these growth tiles, I think, because we don't have a lot of food in this settlement. So let's grab, don't really need the happiness. Let's grab this guy. Choctaw. You know, it feels like I have a lot of growing to do in this game, but I have to also remember that we have 68 settlements. So like, it feels like the same settlements are growing, but it's not, right? So let's actually grab this tile back here because we want the growth, but we also want the happiness. Okay, Preslov has production. Doesn't really need happiness. Can we build some wonders? We probably can, right? Yeah, we absolutely can. +5 happiness in conquered settlements. That's actually huge. Let's go ahead and throw that down somewhere. Probably right here. Yeah, definitely right there. Perfect. See if that gets finished before we can end the game. Which 10 terms seems like it, seems like we should be able to do that. Okay, Kaloa again. Oh no, Kaloa had growth, now it has production. Okay, so I mean, I guess we can go, our aerodrome here is not very close to anything, so bomber doesn't make a lot of sense. We can throw it on a schoolhouse though. And let's throw it down, where? Did we build a lab here? We probably did with an Aegis building and we didn't pay attention. That's probably what happened. Actually, I don't see the lab. Did we not build a lab? We did not. Okay. So let's throw the lab down. I think right here is fine. We'll just overbuild the academy at some point. Okay, now it is time for military. So let's do our bombers first before we forget. Okay, let's do these one at a time. So let's bomb you. And then can we actually just... Oh, we can't bomb that guy. There's somebody in here we can bomb. Yes, there is. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect. Says we can bomb this again. Is there a point? What is it doing damage to? Okay. It just did it just to do it. It's not what we want. Is there anywhere else that we can bomb? Doesn't look like it. Just a scout. Guess we're gonna just bomb that scout. Cause why not? Nice, 36 damage. Okay, we have a promotion on the aerodrome commander, so we're gonna grab saturation. Excellent. And then, oh yeah, over here, let's go ahead and fire on this. Have you capture it, and then we'll have you go into the commander. We can technically promote our land ships to tanks, so we're definitely gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna keep our settlement. Keep our settlement. What is going on? Okay, let's try that again. Oh, because I'm not clicking confirm. Okay, and then Tula, you can have a happiness building. You can't have a happiness building, so we'll give you a grocer right there. Beautiful. Okay, then you start moving along here. Can you just pop this into the stone town and capture it? Okay, that's fantastic. So we'll grab that as well. We will grab probably this gristmill actually. +2 science as well. So we go ahead and throw that down there. Repair our woodcutter. Perfect. And then we will deploy this tank here and then have you move up with the tank. Excellent. Okay, now this bomber has plenty of targets. So let's, I feel like we should bomb these boats, to be fair. Maybe we should get rid of these stronger settlements before we worry about these down here. Even though St. Petersburg is her capital. So let's actually hit this district. And that should do a fair amount of damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's have you slam. Let's have you slam. Let's have you slam. And you should be healing. You are. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to capture this in a few more turns. Oh, we do have these boats coming down. I always forget these boats are making their way down slowly but surely. I mean, not very slowly. They have tons of movement, but still. Okay. Our boat got flooded over here. That's not great. We're going to move you back, move you up. That's a shame that that boat gets to live another turn. Okay, you can move up and can you... Wait, oh yeah, there we go. I guess you can slam this. You can fire here. You need to upgrade actually. So let's have you move back to upgrade. You move forward. We'll deal with down there in a moment. Let's have you slam. Let's have you slam. Okay, district is still alive. So let's break the district. Perfect, and we should be able to capture, well, this is district to the next turn, which is really nice. Cahokia. You still, oh, there's this back here too, which is really annoying. So let's have you slam. We'll have you slam. You move forward and you fire on this and break it. And then you can slam the howitzer. Perfect. Okay. Our land ships are huge. You heal. We do kind of need to do some healing over here. Which once we capture this, it'll be a little bit better. So you need to pillage because that's not going to heal you. We just need all you guys to heal. Then you might as well move back and upgrade. Okay, you can move forward. You're moving forward. Okay, that looks really good. You can move up and around. This is actually a very defensible position here. You got navigable river. You got mountains, lakes all over. Like this is actually a really defensible spot for a city. Maybe not the best, but definitely a pretty good choice. Okay, aerodromes. I kind of wish there was something that you could click on to like kind of scroll through your aerodromes because it doesn't prompt you to use them, and I always forget. So we're going to carpet bomb this. I wonder if it'll hit this unit that's in here. It probably will, right? Yeah, he's gone. And then we have the other one coming in anyway. I think we might need to start using these separately so we're not just like wasting our points. I do like how developed this settlement looks though. You know, there's a lot of things wrong with this game, but the way the things look is really cool. Like I don't think Civ 6 had it like, okay, you had the colors on the districts, which I do kind of miss. I miss that a lot actually. Like having the blue science settlement, the purple culture settlements, districts. But I will not deny that this looks pretty together, right? Okay, so I guess you move up here and then just heal. You just heal. There's not really much else for you to do. So you wait, because we're waiting for this fallout so we don't die. That commander's going to take a ton of damage in there. I mean, technically you can start moving down toward Kusa. I don't know if I really like you going down there by yourself, though. Okay, this AT gun will defend for now. You're healing. You're chilling. You move down. Can you fire on that guy? You can't. Well, I mean, go on alert, I guess. You need to move in here, though, and heal so you don't die. Oh, there's a guy here, actually. That's kind of funny. Can you hit him? You can, but he's not dead, so we just wait, I think. AT gun can go on alert until he is needed. Okay, all of our guys need to heal, so let's have you all hop inside of this fleet commander. I don't know if the fleet commander actually does any bonus healing or anything, but is that it? Okay, let's just make sure that you are in fact healing. You are. Okay, you go on alert now. I mean, you might as well slam this commander and get him off the board. Okay, you alert. You alert as well. Yeah, I was thinking about moving him up to do some fighting, but I mean, he has to go in the river and up here to this tunnel because there's a cliff here. So we're not going to do that. I will move you up though, just to kind of see what's going on down here. Okay, that looks really good. I don't think we forgot any of our aerodromes. Well, you wouldn't be over here, it'd be over here. So hopefully not, but it's very easy to forget them. Okay, I think we're at the point now where Pachacuti actually can't do anything to us, really. Okay, he does take some shots at us, but like, aside from that, yeah, now he wants peace. I don't think so. Okay, we have mobilization, which means we can now upgrade our navy if we choose to, which I don't think any of our navy are at home, so we probably can't. At least not many of them. I think, yeah, Carvuna is definitely going to get a specialist. Could get this production, but for a specialist there. Ko, it just has all the same tiles, so we'll just grab one of those. Nan Shang also has all the same tiles, so just grab one. Chan Chan. Looks like this tile is probably the best. And then we get, actually that doesn't get that for us, so that is okay. Ouma, apply the happiness tile. That's a good one. That's probably the best one actually because it gives us a culture. Bordeaux, this looks like a happiness play here, so I'll go ahead and grab that. We do have a celebration, so we're going to grab science, 20% science for 10 turns. And we do get another policy now, so there's nothing really crazy that we can grab. Nothing that's going to be incredibly powerful for us anyway. So I think we're going to grab Iron Cross just for that extra combat bonus, because why not? Also, just something to note, we're almost at 3,000 science, which is pretty crazy considering we've been pretty much militaristically focused, or militarily focused. Is militaristically a word? I don't really know. I mean, I guess science was kind of our second priority, but just to make sure that our military was competitive, so to speak. Let's grab a lab in Athenai. So this is a 12 science tile, but it kills 6 production. Could just throw it down right here. I think that's probably good. We can build over something here, but then we lose 3 science. Let's just throw it down here for now. Normally we can min-max it, but I don't think we really need to currently. Not in this game anyway. Berlin has production. What did it build before this? It doesn't even tell me. Could build a radio station, could build an aerodrome, could build a rail station for what it's worth. I think we'll probably build the radio station just to have it. Have the happiness kind of stored away. And we can put you down. Actually, we can build right over the altar here, which I think is fine to do because we don't really need a ton of happiness, but we do need some department stores done here. So let's throw it down another lab. Yeah, so hindsight, I guess we are actually prioritizing quite a bit of science. So that is a thing. It doesn't seem... I mean, I guess the farm is probably the one to replace. Yeah, let's throw this down on the farm. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And then we have a specialist to deploy. So it looks like this is still the spot to do so. Perfect. It says we have resources to deploy, but I don't think we do. If we look at our cities, maybe we do actually. I stand corrected. So production, Donna, production. Wonder what we got that gives us the extra resource slots actually. Culture. Okay, can we somehow take this back settlement here? It's hard to get around this area with all these units here. So let's slam you. Okay, you're not eliminated. Let's move you forward. Can I have you slam? You might as well just heal. There's a settler back here that's gonna do nonsense, I'm sure. And this guy's kind of in the way. So let's get him, try to get him out of here. And we'll slam the settler with this infantry. Okay, awesome. You cannot reach him though, so we will not move you. You can go on alert. You can move forward. You can move forward. It's fine. He does need to heal though. So you move up, and then all these are kind of the same. You can probably start working on this one though. Have you slammed this? Have you slammed this? We got it. Perfect. Have you slammed that? Then can you walk through this? You can, but let's actually have the commander move forward. We'll deploy... Oh, and then we have a tank. Let's deploy the tank right here. Tank and slam. That is massive damage. Once it attacks, finally, there we go. Okay, then how much movement do you still have? You still have a bit. So we can deploy a land ship here. Slam this. And then you can fortify. Okay, you really need to heal. So let's have you do that. You may as well heal. You heal. You get rid of this boat because now it's healing. Okay, almost. It's gonna heal a little bit more, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't look like the commander took damage, which is kind of interesting. I think we're just gonna keep bombarding districts in Kusa for now. Now I see the bombers act like pillaging units as well, so that's why I let us bomb that other tile before. Okay, we can actually move up a little bit and start securing some districts here. Napoleon doesn't really have too much going on, so that's good. You fire on this guy. You can technically come up and slam him. No, you can't. You cannot actually. You're healing, so you need to just chill. Okay, we do have this guy here, which is a little bit annoying. I'm gonna upgrade you first, actually, so let's do that. So now we have battleships. That is really sweet. You need to heal, but let's have you upgrade to a battleship anyway. As long as you don't get hit by something, you should be fine. Okay, Mr. Tank, let's have you start moving up this way. You may as well just heal. All these units over here should just heal. You will wait for now. Don't like having you wait, but... Oh, actually, you know what? You guys should be taking out this. So let's work on that. You also work on this. Please and thank you. Okay, AT gun, please fire on this unit. And then Hussar, you can take him out. Perfect. Do we not use both of your planes? We totally did. Okay, Fleet Commander is all healed up, actually. So let's move you here. Oh, we should have upgraded the battleships. Darn. Alright, so let's do this. Let's deploy you both here. And let's deploy... Okay, we can't do it that way because we're going to end up using all of our movement and stuff. So you slam, you slam. Let's have you deploy here, you slam, and then you capture. Perfect. He actually has another settler there. I think we should be able to take everybody out. Put this grocer down. Boom. Okay, resources looks fine. Yeah, I mean, if they keep building settlers, maybe we have an issue, but I don't think so, because they'll eventually run out of space to build stuff, right? I feel like that would be a thing. Okay, who is next? You. Don't really want to have you slamming, like, into this for no reason. So let's see what we can do with this bomber. So let's bomb you. Okay, very good. Actually, we should have just used carpet bombing. I didn't realize it was only going to take, or it wasn't going to take that much damage. I knew it wasn't going to blow it up, so I mean, maybe we definitely should have just carpet bombed. Okay, we got a promotion here, actually. So we can go for saturation. Okay, now you can move down and slam. Perfect. Well, 10 damage, but still. Or 21 damage, but, you know, 21 damage is 21 damage. Move you down. Let's move you down. Okay, our main navy has arrived. You really don't need to do much here. So let's have our tank slam this unit. Let's have you hop into this commander. You move down and then heal. You upgrade. Okay. You slam. Okay, that's ours. You move forward. You hop in to commander. You deploy him here. You heal for the moment. You slam. Okay, and then you should just heal that guy that's in you. Okay, this is looking really good. We do have a surplus of gold, but we're just gonna hold on to it for now. Okay, who has to move still? Our migrant is here. So that's the only tile left to grab, so we'll grab that. You're here to do what? I'm not exactly sure, but you are here. So that is something. Somehow our settlements are still getting attacked, and they're also getting attacked by water. So we can give you probably a specialist. Let's give you the 8th science tile, I think. Perfect. Handan does not need happiness at all. Could definitely use some growth and production. Could we grab this one just for because it has happiness on it for the fun of it? So we'll do that. Get some extra production there. Sausa. All these look the same. So grab you. Who's how? That's probably not how you say this. We'll grab this though for some happiness. Okay. Aerodrome commander has leveled up. I'll give you, what is this? Tactical strike. Excellent. And then production and Axum. Could probably use some happiness here. So let's throw down this radio tower. Builds over the menagerie. I think that's probably fine. Aerodrome commander here can get, what is it called? Tactical strike. Just upgraded the other one to that and couldn't remember what it was called still. That's okay though. Radio station will be built in Parsa for sure. Could build it here over the garden, which we will absolutely do. And Chang'an doesn't really need happiness. Yeah, so I guess we build a military. I can build a stock exchange, I guess. Military academy is probably better, but like we're not going to be utilizing that production here that much. I mean, maybe we will. The thing about gold is it lets you use it from any point on the map, which is why it's technically worth less than production, but production is usually only utilized in the city itself. So, you know what, let's build the military academy. We're going to build the aerodrome. Now let's build the military academy. And we'll place that. Let's build it over the library. I think that's probably fine. Okay, commander. Oh, you took some damage. Let's heal you. Let's repair everything. Okay. This commander was supposed to be on alert, which he is, so I'm not sure what happened there. Field gun. There's an enemy nearby. Oh, what? Okay. We'll just fire on him. We probably should upgrade our units, but it's probably fine. Okay. So we can't actually capture this one. Let's have you fire on this guy. Has a ton of damage. We can't start working on Cusco with our boats, so let's grab them. I can't remember if picking up all of our army or deploying all our army is what costs the action of the commander. So we're just not going to do that. Nice. Look at this battleships. That is so cool. Yeah, you don't really get to see the modern units nearly as often as the other units in the game. So once you get to like tier 3 modern, it's like some really cool stuff. Okay, so now you can move forward. Oh, well, we may have just sealed the fate of our level 10 fleet commander. That is what we get though for moving up and not being careful. So let's see what we can do here. So you can bomb this. You can move up here. We have to wait for the bomber to be done. Okay, perfect. You can fire on this. And then our other bomber will carpet bomb this city. And you can move in here and capture this. You should be able to anyway. Perfect. And while we're thinking about it, well, let's keep it first. And then while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and build something. Probably a grocer. Grocer's kind of like the go-to when we capture these settlements. Excellent. Okay, we have 10,000 gold, which we could probably spend on something, but we don't really need to. Okay, can we somehow... Can you attack this guy? Did you get rid of him? Almost. Almost. Can you fire? And then can we... Do we have a gun in here? No, we don't. Darn. Okay, you get rid of this guy, please. There we go. You did get rid of him. And then let's have you take him out. No, you couldn't take him out, apparently. Let's have you take him out. All right, perfect. Start moving some of these troops forward that don't need to heal. Okay, you can slam this guy, and then you can slam this guy. You probably should heal, so we'll have you do that. There's a unit in here now. It's a howitzer. So we're gonna have you attack the district. We're gonna have you slam the howitzer. Those tanks are so strong. Let's have you move forward and slam this district. Perfect. Let's have you finish off this boat. Okay, awesome. You move up and fortify. You're healing. You're healing. Okay, looking good. You can heal while you're back here. It's too bad you're not closer to the action, but you can move up nonetheless. You should probably just heal while you're back here. Okay, we kind of have you slam the howitzer. Oh, that's good. This commander is just in the way now, so we will have to figure out something with that. You can probably just heal for the time being, since you can't get through that howitzer down there, which is kind of annoying, but because there is also a ridge here with this waterfall that I can't get up either, even if I can deploy down. A little annoying, but not a huge deal. Okay, you should heal for sure. Yeah, and you guys are just gonna kind of hang out. Now his commander's taking damage. Not sure how long the fallout lasts, but we will wait until we can't anymore, because then we'll just have to slam our troops in there. Oh, we do a promotion here actually. Our level 11 army commander is now level 12. Pretty crazy. I guess we can get harassment next. Okay. You may as well just fortify. Same with... Okay, apparently he can't. He can't fortify. Oh no, he's got fortifications already. That would make sense. Okay, you slam that. Excellent. We need you bombers. Okay, bombers, please come and bomb this. I mean, you can just take these settlements back because we only have the one unit here, but I think it's probably fine to be doing this. Let's get you to get rid of that commander for us. You can fire on this cavalry. You're already healing. Aerodrome commander has leveled up. So let's grab obliteration. Splash damage on bombers is huge. Let's actually grab the movement for packed air units. I feel like that's much more impactful. Okay, you can heal for sure. Okay, we do have our boats here now, so we can upgrade these. So 130 gold is actually not that much. Oh, I don't like the way to keep on clicking on stuff though. Like when I click this and I click upgrade, it should not deselect my whole fleet. Yeah, just something that's kind of a little bit annoying, but not the end of the, or like an upgrade all button. Upgrade all button would be really good in cases like this where you just have so much stuff. Okay, so first fleet commander, move forward please, and then you have a lot more movement, I think. Well, not a lot, but definitely more, I'm pretty sure. You slam, then we should have a something here. We have this infantry, so let's have you slam as well. And then if we take our commander and move forward, we should be able to deploy this unit right here. And then you can slam this district because why not? And then we used your bombers already, right? Yeah, we did. I don't think we have any other bombers in range, unfortunately. That is just the way it goes. Okay, you can fortify for sure. Seems like those boats in there are not really doing much. You heal for this turn, and then you can just do something else the next turn. You upgrade. You, please get rid of this guy. And then we'll also move you up with him to then fortify if we can. And then we can heal those guys next turn if we need to. You can heal here. Shouldn't really be much else going on in terms of their military, because their military is pretty much just wasted at this point. Like, our military is just insane. 72 settlements. That is pretty crazy. So you go on alert. Okay. We should probably start moving some units up this way. Actually, I don't have any bombers here. I guess you can't buy bombers here. Oh wait, because it's in a different, yeah, it's in Axum. It's not in there. Let's buy a bomber here. Nope. Let's buy a bomber. And let's have you start moving up as well. I want to move up to this settlement, just capture it, since it probably isn't heavily defended. Should be pretty easy. Oh, there's another unit here. Kind of glad that we fortified there then. Okay. So we need to move. Oh, we got some more flooding. That looks really weird, actually, the way that flooded like that. Not a huge deal. You took some damage, though, which is not great. Could just repair all these. No. No, no, no. Let us purchase repair all these. Okay. It's not letting us do that. We can do that, though. Okay, you fire, please. Let's have you move back and upgrade. You... Yeah, you know what? I think you should actually go up this way and help out. I'll have you move up here and start deploying some battleships. We'll just go one at a time here. Not really too concerned about the collective bombardment. Nice, that unit is gone. So what we should be able to do is if I deploy you here, we move the fleet commander into this. Excellent. So there's St. Petersburg for us. Looks like you got a promotion too, if we can click on you again. We did. So let's grab Fusillade and let's grab Merit. Beautiful. And you can sign this unit. Perfect. That is awesome. Okay, so you don't really need to be here anymore. You can just start go swimming somewhere else. Athenine actually does have some growth now as well while we're here. Doesn't look like we have any specialists in here yet, but I guess we're going to need to start grabbing some. So looks like these tiles are the best currently, so let's just grab those. Excellent. Kahalui also has some growth. This one has a lot of growth already, so let's grab some production here. Jadets. Do we have specialists in you already? We do right here. That's not the best one anymore though. This one, no, it has less at science. So let's grab this one. Okay, Xinjiang. All looks the same for these tiles, except for this. Oh no, because the fish is in the other one. Never mind. All is the same. I think this one could use a little bit more growth, and then we're just going to swap over to grabbing those production tiles. So let's grab that one. That little lake there. Rowan only has fish available, so let's grab that. Winchester. Is that how you say that? It could use some happiness. There's some really nice tiles here, although this gives the most happiness, and that'll just kind of help us in the long run. So we're going to keep this settlement of St. Petersburg for sure. Let's go ahead and build an ironworks here, which we can throw down. Is there a farm? There is a farm. Let's put it on the farm. Let's repair. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. And we have some growth here because we just displaced that population. So let's grab the marble, because why not? Choose city-state bonus. One ranged combat strength and ranged. Oh, it's range. One ranged combat strength to ranged and siege units for every city-state you're the suzerain of. Probably this one. Yeah, we don't need to train any partisans or build any shore batteries. Although that is very cool. Would be cool to have if we were more on the back foot for like our defenses and stuff. Okay, Judet just built the opera house. Let's throw down the museum next. Could throw it down right here, but then we lose production. I think we kind of fill out these districts here that we have already. So that's probably fine. Koloa built the lab. I think it has a schoolhouse to build as well. And we're going to throw that onto the same tile as the lab. Okay, perfect. Stuff about resources that don't exist, so that's fine. That's what we normally get when we capture some settlements. Okay, can you fire... Oh, you can fire on the scout, actually. So let's do that. Then let's upgrade you, because this guy's coming over here. Let's upgrade you as well. You actually don't have any bombers in you, which is kind of a shame, but I guess we're also sort of capturing everything, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, let's have you stay here, actually. That's where you're supposed to be. Field gun. Oh, you know what? Oh, what is going on here? There's another howitzer there, and this howitzer healed. Oh, that's a little annoying. Can we slam you and get rid of you? We can. Okay, we can slam you too, and you can fire on him. Okay, that's just gonna be annoying trying to get this last district because of the way it is. There's only 2 tiles that it can be attacked from, and there's a commander on it that's probably receiving reinforcements. So we just need to slam it and be done with it. So you heal while you're here. Let's have you move. Oh, look at all these boats he has. Let's have you move over, and then you can move here. I think that's probably fine. You slam that commander. You can move up and slam this commander, right? Get rid of him. Okay, perfect. All right, let's assess or address this situation down here. Battleship, deploy, whoops. Battleship, and then deploy battleship. Okay, slam, slam, slam. Yeah, that collateral damage is just kind of crazy. Yeah, that's so much damage. It's really insane. Especially because we have battleships and they don't. Okay, let's have you move forward and you slam this district. You slam this. Can we somehow get this land ship forward? Maybe. Let's move you up. Let's grab you. Let's have you move here. Let's have you move back. Let's have you deploy this unit here. And then slam. Is that ours now? Excellent. Okay, one more settlement down. That is what we like to see. So then you can upgrade. You can move over. Let's keep the settlement. Let's go ahead and build our gristmill because it gives us some science. We will throw it down right here. Let's repair all. And then we have a promotion on our commander. So let's grab advancement. Excellent. And then we can grab merit. Perfect. Okay, you can go on alert for now. We gotta stack you back up. You are fully healed, so let's have you pop in. You heal. You upgrade. You're already healing. You're already healing as well. You move forward. You move up. Move up. Move up. Okay, you're gonna start moving up this way. So are you. Then we have a bomber here now. So let's carpet bomb this settlement. See how much damage we can pull off with one bomber on this settlement here. Does not tell us, interestingly enough. That is a little bit weird. Okay, Mr. Dreadnought, you can just upgrade now, which is very cool. Still waiting for this fallout, which is a little bit annoying. And then you, so they didn't take the district back, interestingly enough. Let's have you bomb this district. Nope, not the bomber. Let's have you bomb this district. Then you can come across here. Oh, it's gonna stop you every time, actually. Okay, let's have you capture some districts then. Okay, can we do that? Is this ours now? Okay, that's perfect, but we need to be able to get out. You got a promotion? There's no way. No, okay. I was gonna say. Thought I heard the promotion sound. Okay, we'll keep you. Then we will, I guess, buy you a grocer. Funny enough. That's fine. We'll repair all because we have the money to. I can't clean up the fallout though, I don't think. I wonder if that is an option to clean it up. Okay, so you have the promotion. So advancement and then merit. Perfect. Okay, resources. We don't have any. Okay, we are making some really good progress here. Yeah, you're gonna wait. We don't want these guys to be anywhere near this stuff. Actually, you can move down to the water. So if you pick up this infantryman, you can move down here and then just wait for these guys. Because they're gonna take some damage, that is for sure. This is actually a fortified district, so let's actually slam this. Okay, you don't have any units in you. Both of your units went already. Yeah, okay. We did bomb that already. Perfect. And then you have 2 bombers. So let's help bomb this settlement. Okay, nice. Then we just carpet bomb the rest of it. Then we'll have you move up as soon as that is done so you can heal. Excellent. You will heal. You will slam. And then you will slam. We can click on stuff. Okay, perfect. Mr. Hussar, you hang out. AT gun, you hang out. Yeah, you hang out as well. Looks like Rowan got slammed. Oh, Rowan actually needs stuff. So let's give you this ironworks right there. That's fine. Let's repair all your stuff. Beautiful. You're back up and running. I think we're gonna hit 3k science this game, which is pretty insane. Pretty insane. Okay, so you move up to here. You slam this cavalry. Do another unit in you? We do. Okay, you finish off that cavalry. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. This is fun. Definitely fun. You hang out because we got some hostile dudes around us. So if you slam him, let's move you out of the city. But that's okay. You might just have to take that cannon shot. Is there any other aerodrome commanders that we did not use yet? I don't think so. Yeah, oh, you, but you can't reach anything, right? And we could carpet bomb this scout. Let's do that, because why not? There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. Yes, because that is what we needed to do. We needed to cover bomb that scout. Perfect. Okay. Are we actually gonna get this wonder done? 3 more turns on the wonder. I think there's definitely time to get it done. Yeah, that all looks really good. Project Cutie's got 2 settlements left. Ashoka has 1. Napoleon has 4. And then Catherine has 3. So we are... That is it, right? Wasn't sure if there's any hidden settlements in the fog of war that we just didn't know about yet. But that all looks really good. And I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. Still got the nuclear fallout here. I wonder if it ever goes away. It probably takes like a long time, I imagine. So, yeah, on that note, if you did enjoy this one, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps the channel out a ton. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.